I'll never forget that Tuesday morning, the day my father called to tell me I was broke. He said it like someone announcing a death, like something sacred had just vanished. That I was sitting in my home office, if you can call it that. Just a desk wedged between a bookshelf and a window that barely opens. My laptop was glowing with quarterly reports from the 4 companies I run when my phone lit up with "Dad." "Hi, Dad," I said, half distracted. His voice was tight. "We need to talk, Emily." That tone. The one that always meant someone had done something stupid, or needed money. "What's wrong?" I asked. He sighed. Long and heavy. "I have bad news about your trust fund." I froze. "My what?" "Your trust fund," he repeated, like I'd forgotten I was rich. "The one your grandmother left you." I stopped typing. My coffee went cold. "Dad, Grandma didn't leave me any money. Just her recipes and those old pearls." Silence. "Then, Emily, your grandmother left you $400,000. Your mother and I have been managing it for you." I laughed. Out loud. I couldn't help it. "What do you mean managing it?" He sounded defensive now. "We've been sending you an allowance. $3,000 every month. From the interest." "An allowance?" I said, wiping tears from my eyes. "Dad, you think you've been sending me $3,000 a month?" "We have. For 3 years. Until now." "Well," he trailed off. My stomach twisted. "Until now what?" "Your brother needed capital for his business. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We used part of your trust fund to help him, $180,000. I stopped breathing. "Please tell me you didn't." "It's a family investment," he said quickly. "When Kevin's company takes off, we'll pay you back, with interest." My head was spinning. "Dad. I don't have a trust fund." "You've been sending money to my account thinking it was mine?" "Yes, of course," he snapped. "The account at First National Bank." I opened my laptop, typed fast, checked my statements, and there it was. $3,000 every month from Harrison Family Trust. I went silent. Completely still. "Oh my God," I whispered. "What is it?" he asked. "Dad, the money's real. You did send it." "I just never noticed." "How could you not notice?" "Because $3,000 is pocket change to me." The line went dead quiet. What do you mean?" I took a deep breath. "Dad, do you know what I actually do for work?" "You play with computers." I laughed again, but this time it was hollow. "I run 4 tech companies. Combined revenue last year, $300 million. Dead silence. "Dad? That's not funny." "I'm not joking. Want me to send my tax return?" I opened my banking app. "That account you've been depositing into? It has $14.7 million in it. Just my spending cash." He stammered. "That's impossible." "Then you're going to love this part. What's Kevin's company called?" "Rolling Gourmet." "Why?" I searched it. Found it in my investment database. Then I laughed, harder than I had in years. "Dad, I own Rolling Gourmet." "What?" "Kevin came to me 6 months ago for investors. I liked his idea, so I funded him. 60% ownership." The silence on the phone was deafening. "Dad, you didn't use my money to fund Kevin's business. You used your savings. Meanwhile, I already invested in it myself." I could almost hear gears turning in his head. "If you're really making that much, why live in that tiny apartment? Why drive that old car?" "Because I don't need shiny things to prove I made it. Comfort doesn't have to scream." He didn't respond. "You assumed I was struggling because I didn't look rich. You built an entire story in your head about your poor daughter who needed help. We were just trying to take care of you," he whispered. "I know," I said softly. "And that's what makes it beautiful, and insane." Then I heard my mom's voice in the background. "Who's on the phone?" "Put her on," I said. When she joined the call, I explained everything. The imaginary trust fund, the allowance, the business, all of it. They whispered to each other, horrified. We gave you our savings, Mom said, voice cracking. Nearly 300,000. I know. That's why I'm transferring 350,000 back to you today, with interest. You can't just do that. Dad protested that I smiled. Check your phones. A pause. Then my mom gasped. 847 million? Liquid assets, I said. Give or take a few. Silence. Then, Emily, what exactly do you do? I build software. Security, logistics, sustainable energy. I employ 2,800 people. The line was quiet for a long time. Then my father said, we owe you an apology. For what? For assuming your life needed fixing. I smiled through tears. You don't need to apologize for loving me. Even if you did it in the weirdest way possible. Months later, they visited my real office, 40,000 square feet of glass and light in the heart of the city. They met my team, saw the awards, the plaques, the patents. My father stared at the wall of achievements. How did we miss all this? Because you saw what you expected to see, I said. Not what was actually there. My mother smiled, tears in her eyes. We're proud of you. Good, I said, because Kevin's making you both official partners. 5% equity for your unintentional investment. Dad blinked. That's worth millions. Exactly. Family dividends, I said. That I picked up a photo from my desk, a Christmas picture of us laughing, before any of this madness started. You know what the best part is? I said. You loved me when you thought I was broke. That's rare. That's worth more than everything I own. The camera lingers on her face. A soft smile, voice quiet now. Honest, sometimes, the people who underestimate you aren't your enemies. They're just the ones who never bothered to look closer. And sometimes, the richest thing you can own is their love.